I'm ready whenever.
Mic check, y'all ready? Okay, 3, 2. Another Threes and Ones podcast here. We're live in Miami. This is the Big Three, week 3 here in Miami. We're at the Intercontinental Hotel. Cube definitely hooked us up with this spot. I'm enjoying myself. So I'm going to introduce the panel. Of course, we got the legend, Hall of Famer, movies, music, whatever you want to call it, production, executive producer, all that.
Basketball Hall of Fame.
Basketball Hall of Fame. Come on now.
Give it to me.
Right? my bad. I was going to get to that, Cube. My bad.
Right,
I was taking too long.
People forget that.
Ice Cube, everybody. And we have, head coach of the LA Riot, Nick Young here. Podcast.
Champion. Champion. I'm champion everywhere.
Come on with it, man.
My bad. I'm slipping.
Swag, come on. Tell him, man.
Bro. I'm slipping.
All I do is win.
People want to clown because Swag is the head coach, but he's a champ, man. What are y'all talking? Champion head coach.
Yeah, that's right. And
sure.
While he's on the sidelines this season, the team is 1-0. So you got the team back on the right track.
Yeah, I wish I was there week 1. I seen how you came in my locker room, man. We can talk about it.
Yeah,
Let me introduce you.
And then we have the man responsible for.
Why I gotta be last?
You have to be last.
Why?
Because you're the man responsible for having this podcast go viral on multiple subjects.
We go viral.
I seen it.
We can consider it viral.
The white try to F your sister. That was crazy.
Yeah, the big stripping ass nigga.
but
He been stripping for a long time.
But let's pick back up.
Now he ain't here to defend himself.
Defend himself now.
You know what I mean?
For a long time.
Nah, that's my man. You know that's my man.
Yeah.
He's still stripping.
So we're gonna pick up where he left off at. Last thing you're talking about lace front wigs and stuff. No, I'm just playing. We ain't going there. We ain't going there. No, I think Q
can't leave this time.
This is a basketball podcast. We talking about basketball, man.
I just want to know why. I just want to know why lace front, like girls, like I get it if you go get your hair done and then like take it out and then you know what I'm saying, like a day or you know what I'm saying. But they be wearing them for like 3 weeks.
Swag,
like
what you sipping on, man?
what
was you sipping on? Was that some scissor? That ain't no scissor.
Nah, just a little, Henny and Coke.
Okay.
All right.
Look like you need another one. That one's almost
Mike. You talking about lace fronts?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, okay. Well,
it costs a lot though. Them
Mike,
wigs.
Chris,
like
why'd you go back to this shit
Because that was the last thing people saw last podcast. You already getting in trouble in the comments on social. Let's leave it there. We'll leave it there. I'll leave it there.
I really be under a rock because I don't feel none of that shit.
We'll leave it there. Listen, we have a bunch of things to get to. We're in Miami, so I know we don't want to spend too much time here. People got things to do. What you got to do, Cube, after this?
Oh, man, get ready for some great basketball tomorrow. That's what it's all about. Seeing these guys come in and kill it. Just setting the stage for them. Like when it's a family reunion. The people that's cooking the meals, they worry about how that meal gonna taste. You know what I'm saying? So got to set the table for these dudes and so they can cook. And so, I'm worried about where the forks and the knives and the plates and make sure everything is swept up and all the crystals is polished and everything, and we ready to go and let them do what they do. So. All business.
I want you to shed some light on this real quick. There was a couple new additions to the Big Three for this season. Remember we talked about this, Beasley. Cube, the first week of our podcast, Cube talked about guys tend to get waived after a couple of games and bring in new players. Well, okay, so let's talk about that real quick. So Mike Scott, NBA veteran, was added to the LA Riot squad.
Oh, y'all got him?
Nick Young squad. They let go. Hold on, B. They let go of Perry Jones. Who made that decision right there?
Perry, my man too.
It was Dwight. It was Dwight.
It was Dwight.
Yeah.
He put it on Dwight.
Dwight made that decision.
But no, we all was talking about it. But captains, get the head last say so and everything. So that's the player.
And Dwight made the decision.
Yeah,
Perry had more buckets.
Was it chemistry? Was it production? What do you think it was?
I made them go viral the first week because of him. That's what it was. Go ahead and tell the truth.
No, we still got the same record.
It was PJ's fault. I don't
We
care.
still got the same record.
That's true.
I don't care. Y'all shook ass. And your team. No, I'm not going to say that.
It's all right.
I'm not gonna say-
It
I'm
was
not gonna
more
say
of a
What?
Reggie Evans game. It wasn't no real basketball
Listen,
game.
my team came and threw $5,000, and your team
It
caught
was a bunch of wrestling.
Your team
It was WWE.
It
wasn't physical game.
It was Big Three WWE. That's all it was.
The first to throw 500. Y'all stripped.
It was good. What does Mike Scott bring to the table?
Hey, why he look shorter in person?
Who, Mike?
Yeah.
Don't worry about all that.
How like was he
man.
listed at?
I don't know, 6'9", 6'10".
Bro, he's not
he's about
6'10".
there.
He I seen the top of his head like last time I
You
seen him.
mad? We got a light skin with braids on our team. That's
He ain't light
crazy.
skin. He like brown skin.
Little Mike Scott. Okay. But now he can shoot, he can dribble, stretch the floor.
Nah,
out.
he's a good basketball
He's more
player, but
aggressive.
He's not 6'10".
We needed somebody that's gonna be aggressive. That's not like hesitant out there.
Is that what you saying about PJ?
Nah, it's just we really need Jeff, but Jeff hurt.
Yeah.
So we trying to find Jeff T.
Jeff T.
Jeff T.
You
Oh,
know?
that's why he ain't playing. He hurt.
Yeah.
What
So-
happened to him?
I'm not sure. He got hurt working out.
Yeah, he twisted the ankle.
Yeah.
Oh, so he be right.
Yeah. So we trying to find somebody that could do a little bit of everything.
Jeff and Steve.
They're gonna be LA Riot. They're gonna be
Hey, look, y'all got lucky.
They might
first
be
week. It's
there.
all right.
towards the
I
end.
mean, you guys might see each other in the playoffs.
yeah, for sure.
For
They
sure.
suck.
And then DMV.
Wow.
DMV made an addition as well.
Hey, what you got? Jerry curl in? Or you just ran here? Well, you
So,
sweat?
I just got out the shower and shit.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
man,
what
don't
that
clown
is.
Jerry
Yeah.
curls. You know what I'm saying? Jerry curl got me a
Nah,
long
the
way,
lights
bro.
glistening off his head.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Don't
that
let me
shit
take
crazy.
it back to
Early night.
85 up in here. You know what I'm saying? I have them all
They
jealous.
don't remember that cube. They don't know
Man,
about that
come on
cube,
now.
man.
You
That's
had
the
to ask
foundation.
Speaking of S curls, I had a question.
I didn't have no S curl, homie.
I
had a
just
Jerry
had a question.
curl.
Speaking
Jerry
of S curls,
Uh-oh.
S curls.
who was at the park keeping stats for you to know you had a triple double?
I keep my own stats.
You
Everybody keep their own stats.
am I the only one that
Nah,
that was
nigga.
thinking about
Everybody
that?
keep their own stats in their
Everybody
head.
keep
They
their
know
own
how many
stats.
buckets they got, how many points they
Rebounds?
got.
Nah,
Rebounds and six.
Yeah.
Rebounds and six.
at the park.
Rebound
Yeah.
and
You
assists.
ain't right.
Yeah.
I knew how many
I keep my
steals
points.
I had, how many blocks. I knew my field goal percentage.
That is hard.
Nigga, I'm
Rebounds-
smart.
Rebounds
That's
and
I
hard.
was
assists.
smart, nigga.
is hard.
Sorry.
That's hard.
Shit. I knew everything.
Oh, my bad. That's just,
You know what I mean? I knew how many I hit from the baseline, knew how many I hit from the wing, I knew how many I hit from 15
Hey, Q,
feet.
but you weren't detailed. You didn't say that you had 10 rebounds and 10 assists. Did the
good
It
catch.
could have been 10 steals or
Good
10
catch.
What was it?
Was
Q?
you there?
I wasn't there basketball.
Trying to listen to the song. You're trying to break me down. Homie, that was 100 years ago.
Dwight Howard is 90. That's what he was.
What's up?
And then the DMV, they picked up Dante Green, who is a vet in the Big Three.
yeah.
And
He in
the
shape?
DMV, they let go
don't
Dwan
know.
Summers.
Oh, they
Why,
did?
but why,
Yeah.
why y'all keep doing DeWan's bad like that? Every
Right?
year,
Yeah.
he get drafted number one or something
man.
like that, and then y'all just don't let him play.
Can we make trades in the Big Three?
Man,
No.
you've been here 1,000
No,
years. You
let's
know
talk about
damn
that.
well we can make
Let's
trades.
talk about that, Chris.
We can make
Can we make
trades.
trades?
Nigga?
Yes, you
Yes, you
can.
can.
Why I'm still here?
Hey, you got to talk to
I like my,
your,
I
your
love my
folks.
team, but I requested a
Your,
trade fast as hell.
your
And
people
angrily.
didn't want to trade you. It was like under no circumstances
I
would he
was
be
hot.
traded.
Yeah.
Can we make a trade?
But you got to trade captain for captain, co-captain for co-captain, draft player for draft player.
I was going to retire and resign. That's what I was going to do. I was thinking of everything.
You really
Yeah,
was?
no
was hot.
unbalanced trades. No unbalanced trades.
Oh, okay,
And so
okay.
we're sticking with basketball here. I got to bring this up to you, Beasley. I don't know if you heard, but Carmelo Anthony on his 7 p.m. in Brooklyn podcast that he does over there with Iman Shumpert, was my guy, covered him in Cleveland. He responded back to you Did you?
Yeah, I think that's a response.
Did you catch the remarks?
I think
Man, he ain't here. He
He
taking off his shirt and shit.
All right, ain't here.
Ain't here yet.
I got you.
Okay.
all right.
Carmelo,
You kinda hot.
all right. Carmelo
yeah,
basically
you getting
said.
warm.
If y'all
Right.
think Melo do that, cool. But y'all think that was a response? I think that was.
Well, let me say. Let me paraphrase.
Melo, my man, right?
Yes.
So I ain't going, or
Respond to what? Be clear. Respond to what?
to what? I guess what I said on the Aiden Ross podcast.
Yeah,
right?
you said
But
basically.
I didn't say
you
that
take Melo
directly
one-on-one.
to Aiden Ross. I said that. I didn't say that directly to Melo. Here, take this. I didn't say that directly to Melo. I said that. I would have said that about fucking anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Not Joe Johnson though, huh?
lies. I dog Joe.
I seen that
I
last
will
week.
go.
No, I don't think you
see-
want to.
This-
After last week, I think you should go
but
somewhere else.
This is my thing. When I win, I don't never talk shit to you niggas, right? I don't never. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
No, I don't. When I talk shit before the game because I'm confident.
Yeah,
when
as
I
you
win,
should.
I shake hands.
We
right?
all, yeah.
Whenever one of you niggas get a win off me, y'all, I'm the one, and y'all do it. Like, go look at the last time we played. Me and Joe matched up. We guarded every possession. I dogged his ass.
Hold on,
I
Joe.
will
Hold
do
on.
it
Joe
to
was
this
player of
nigga.
the week.
I don't care.
He had 30 points.
So what?
And he
Nigga?
Back
got
to back.
injured. And he got injured during the latter part of the game.
Do you see all of this? When I was dogging his ass last year, y'all wasn't saying none
We
of this.
talking about last year? Okay,
I'm just saying.
I'm going off the last
we
year.
like
talking
head up
about-
matchups.
we
Like,
talking
y'all,
about now.
don't take this 1-on-1 and then go on to a 3-on-3 game and say, nigga, throw the fucking money up, Joe. What y'all talking about?
Hey, that sound like a challenge to
and
me.
and Ocho Cinco, you keep saying my fucking name, nigga. Say it to me. Joe, nigga, tell the truth, cause that shit's pissing me off. Like, I sit there and I don't say shit, and y'all run with the fucking nerd. I'm the one. Come on, nigga, line it the fuck up, nigga. $1 million. You know where the fuck I'm at.
Oh wow!
That shit pissing the fuck off.
Hey, man.
What did Ocho say?
Hey, just my name.
Oh, just put your name? Okay.
The fuck?
All
You don't
right.
know
Look,
me.
Joe's
Okay,
coming back. He got a little
No, and
contusion coming back.
Joe, you my
Just
man.
get
You
him
just caught
healthy.
some strays right now, but your niggas doing a lot of talking. Get injured, nigga, because I'm on your ass. I mean, no, don't get injured. Get healthy. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
I'm on your fucking ass,
know
though.
what you did.
You understand? And everything I'm gonna do to you is Ocho's fault, nigga.
Ooh,
okay.
I
All
can't
right.
wait.
Shit.
Maybe it'll happen in the playoffs.
Real shit, nigga.
Might happen. Detroit.
That shit's
Miami?
starting to piss me off.
I see. You got the
Because
sweater off and everything.
whenever I beat a motherfucker, y'all don't never be like, yo, like whenever I beat y'all niggas, it's I'm just supposed to do it.
Like that
I'm
was your
just supposed
first time
to do it.
winning last year, so you wasn't beating niggas. So you just started
No,
winning
no,
last
no,
year.
no.
Like let's just keep it real. Like that was your first. You was doormat.
I
for
didn't
the
care about winning
first
this
couple
game.
years.
Damn.
Time out. I didn't care about
He
being
said
here.
time out.
I came in here. I gave a couple
Is this a
shots.
20-second
He said
timeout?
something. He said something to Pat.
This a full-
Wait.
Yeah.
He said something to Shaq, and I did it to you niggas for a whole year. I got cheated out of championship. What the fuck is you talking about,
Damn.
nigga?
Wait.
I retired your man, and he came back. Nigga, I put a nigga in a coffin. What are you talking about, nigga?
He
Stop,
be
nigga.
back.
Just respect me when I'm supposed to be respected, please.
Oh, we respect you, but you know.
Oh
The
shit!
fuck?
That's reasonable to
right,
ask.
Right now, you had one good
All right,
year,
cool.
you know?
Me.
You ain't won it
Are
yet.
you in shape?
You ain't
You
winning.
talking about? Are you in shape?
I can get in shape.
He said I can get
I
in
can
shape.
get in
Lace
shape.
it up.
I can get in
Lace
shape.
it up. How much you want to play for? And tell everybody on that motherfucking podcast, nigga, y'all want to talk lace it the fuck up, nigga. Everybody can get it,
Everybody
nigga. I don't
get
like
it.
y'all talking about me. Because y'all
You
know I don't
should.
talk.
You like
y'all
it,
know I
though.
don't talk.
What you mean?
But
Don't
you
talk? We don't
should.
know that.
Y'all know I
We don't know
talk.
that.
Like every time y'all get a slight win over me, y'all do it, and I be beating you niggas by miles.
Okay.
And shutting the fuck up and going home, minding my business under a rock. Y'all talking about going viral. Like, nigga, line it the fuck up. Everybody, all of you niggas.
Okay.
Line it up.
Well, Melo
Line it up.
Melo said.
I don't care what he said. Oh.
He said.
Melo said, now I'm gonna say what I think Melo said. Melo said, one whatever here, never lose a one-on-one. But nigga, he copped the fuck out and said, yeah, I wanna. If y'all really wanna jump on my fucking line with that shit, we can really do it. We can really do it. No cop outs. Throw the fucking money up. Y'all niggas know I am. Y'all all vacation here. I see where the fuck y'all niggas at. Throw the money up, nigga.
You hoop.
Don't
though,
get
every
me
day.
in. Throw the money up, nigga.
You hoop every day.
Well,
Melo
somebody
have to
please
get
throw
out
the
the
money
money.
up for this man.
Then leave me
Somebody
alone.
please throw the money up for
Man.
this
Then leave me
man.
alone.
Can you throw the
Then
money
leave
up?
Somebody
Throw the
throw the
money
money up.
Please.
throw the money up.
For the viewers and the listeners.
And yesterday's price is not right. Nigga, throw the money up. Nigga.
That's real. And for the viewers and the listeners, Melo said he's never lost a game one-on-one. He wouldn't lose a game one-on-one.
He ain't played me either.
He
so
said
just
he
let
respects
that be known.
and he supports what you're doing with the one-on-one game right now. But he's not going to jump in there. But he said he's never lost one-on-one, and it's going to stay like that.
I didn't know you was going to be that positive, but I stand on what the fuck I just said.
He basically said something like,
Jumped out the window early. Jumped out the window early.
Melo killed you with kindness.
Melo. I thought he was about to say some bullshit.
Just threw some water on his ass.
that's why you got to let me get it through. Let me get it through.
Nah, man, you turned me up with that Joe shit. You turned me up with that Joe. Hey, Melo, stay on. You understand? You stay where you at. You understand? But I meant it when I said it. But you know what I'm saying? He just baited me into that shit.
Okay.
Quick.
You see why I hate when people call Big Three players retired basketball. Yeah. Ain't nothing retired. What are you talking about?
That don't sound like retired.
He ready for all challenges right now, today.
You can see it.
2025.
Look at me. You want me to come out?
Leave Swaggy alone, man.
I go get some.
He sit with the coaches now.
Yeah.
He go play golf with Dr. J, and he hang with the.
I got JC for you though if you want to play
with the OGs now.
Do it to that nigga.
Swag, are you officially retired?
Nigga, I don't what?
If he challenged me enough,
$1 million
I might get out there.
challenge.
I'll get out there.
Challenge.
Oh, have mercy. Swag.
Challenge.
Yeah, if he challenged me enough, I'll get out there. Because he can't
giving you an out.
I'm gonna quote you. I'm gonna have you shaking ass, nigga.
He's not taking
nigga, you gonna be clapping so much ass, niggas. Line it up, Nick Young.
He tried to help you out,
nigga,
Swag.
what? Nigga,
Q
line
tried
it
to help
up.
you out, Swag.
I don't run for nothing.
Line it up. $1 million. I'm retired. He just answered your question. I'm a nigga.
I'll get out there.
Yeah, and you gonna shake ass too.
Oh, Lord.
Speaking of shaking
shake
ass, B.
I like that.
B, speaking of shaking ass, it's a lot of shaking ass in Miami. We're in Miami. It's a lot. Is
Bro,
that a good segue?
I live here with my family.
I was at the
I got a girlfriend.
People up on.
Right? I don't shake ass in Miami.
Chris, you keep going here, Chris. What you doing tonight? Like you seem like you got it lined up.
Find out the spots.
What's going on with you tonight, Chris? We here for the Big Three, bruh. For a basketball game.
So am I.
Okay.
But the game's are tomorrow.
Okay. All right. You gonna make it?
We got the.
You gonna make it?
Oh,
I'll be there, Q.
Okay.
I'll be there.
Don't be smelling like a fifth or something.
We got the first game though.
Please, this is where your career started off. This is where your career started off right here.
Yeah, not no damn strip club.
Well, probably didn't start off there. Number 2 pick, Miami Heat. Tell me about your fondest memory being a part of the Miami Heat, and then tell me
My fondest memory.
your fondest, and then I want you to tell me what was
I
probably
think
the
my
lowest
fondest
period.
memory.
Wait a minute. Fondest. What the fuck does that mean?
Right?
Technically, your fondest.
It could be your best
You
season.
got that shit out of journalism school. Your fondest memory. What is your fondest memory, bro?
Ain't no saying the same
What is your fondest memory?
Right?
What the fucking fondest? Nobody ever asks what does that mean, actually.
All right. I guess
He was about to answer.
I guess my most memorable and most liked moment.
Your fondest, nigga. That's what we ask. We need fondest.
My fondest moment. Like, all right, real shit though. When I first got the and bro, I go to sleep to this moment, man. Pat Riley is one of the most like a gangster, just the smoothest person. I landed, I was on the jet, right,
Okay.
Shit. Bro, I just got drafted though, so whatever.
Number 2 pick.
So I pulled up in a jet, and Pat Riley pulled up in a 47 Mercury, matte black. Shorty with the good foots, no socks, slacks on, got the hamburger meat out with the shades. So I'm talking about slick back. He got the gold. I say Shorty smooth. And then went and got something to eat, dropped that off and got in the DBS, Aston Martin. I just
He was like, they living up here.
it's just like just smooth, like he like a mob boss, nigga. Like,
That's why they used to love him in LA. Boy.
Shorty, just smooth. Like that's one of my favorite memories. Like just him pulling up, like because everybody else tell the story. The team pulled up. It was media, and I had that too. But before I had that little immediate, he as soon as I landed, picked me up, chopped it up with me, got something to eat, and that was our relationship. Just always behind closed doors, but that's just fly. That Mercury was just.
I could see.
You can smell the gasoline down the street.
Yeah.
That just fly.
Tinted windows.
Two pick. You wish you would have got more opportunity there. Or you wish you'd have got like somewhere where you could have missed shots and played.
So I do wish that, right? But at the same time, if I'm to ask for grace as far as my maturation process, I have to give Spo his, because one thing's not talked about is me and Spo was rookies together. You know what I'm saying? So just as much as I was scared of Rouse and the front office, he was too. So me, the more opportunities I wanted was in the fear of him trying to change the program. You know what I'm saying? And his first year in, ain't nobody got balls like that.
Yeah.
Especially, so just understanding, it wasn't on purpose, right? So, I don't wish, I had fun here. I wish I could have, won the championship, because, bro, Boris Diaw beat us. They gave the fucking shit to Kawhi Leonard, but Boris Diaw beat us because he kept going right when motherfucker Tony Parker hit him off the fucking pick and roll. If he ain't feel like shooting, Patty Mills was in the fucking corner.
They were moving that ball.
They was moving that ball.
I remember that.
Damn, that was the last.
I was sitting in the bench. I was sitting in the suit watching this shit, bro. And then, Shadi and Shane Bailey, they was old, and I was just young. I was just ready to go. You understand? But that's, I just, rather than, get mad at the mister, I just understand, damn, Spo was young, too, and he learned, so.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then that, he won on his own.
Yeah.
Right? Bron left, Autumn left. The bubble year, he started letting them young guys play. Max and the Strus, Hero, and just watching how he win.
Even none was balling there
and let them young niggas play. That was I know he's sorry. I know he didn't mean to do it, because once he got in the position to do
where
it, he went straight to the young. And now he going to what is the young nigga name now? Kevin Ware.
You know
what I'm saying? So
he let
I was talking to Alonzo Mourning, and I was, he was just telling me how big they are on Ware, and whatever. We can't get time back, so I just took that as a apology.
Cube, what was that's his impression of Pat Riley, just his experience. What was being an avid Laker fan, what was your experience with Pat Riley? How was he perceived to you before he left to eventually go to New York, I believe, from the Lakers?
He was a G. He was looked at as somebody who, wasn't really looked at as a head coach material till he was put in that position where he really had to take over. And, it seemed like he just decided to do it his way and just, really, respect the game. Sometimes you can get caught up on players and the big names and, this, that, and the other. But Riley, he demanded that his players respected the game, and they wanted to. And he let them run. He let them do what they needed to do to win, but he made sure that they respected the game. And what was cool about Pat Riley, he lost in '84 against Boston, and he not only made them better, but he made them tougher. He made them tough enough to beat Boston the next year in '85. So, you got to be a different kind of coach, not only to be able to get your team to win, but to change their identity a little and make the same guys tougher.
Yeah, that's a good point. I want to ask you, but Beasley, Nick talked about, he asked you if you were on a different team, you think things would have fared differently. Derrick Rose, who was picked number 1, and his career took off. Did you feel any pressure to live up to your status as being a number 2 pick? Because even before the draft, there was some going back and forth on who was going to be the number 1 pick. Was Chicago going to take you? What did Derrick Rose acceleration to star status, what did that do to you?
Man.
It's for how did you?
I was mad. I was hot.
Yeah.
I was hot, but that's one of my regrets. I couldn't enjoy the moment with my mom the right way. But I just wanted to go on one. Like it had nothing to do with the city, the teammates. I mean, my agents just kept saying something about D-Wade and all that shit. But I just wanted to go #1. Like I ain't care about nothing else. I only worked out for 2 teams, for Miami and Chicago.
Oh shit, that's crazy. That's dope. 2 teams.
I mean,
what you think about that Ace Bailey thing? Like everybody's mad he didn't work out for nobody.
Yeah, and he was.
I worked out for 2 teams, so.
But just 2, not 3, not 4. I know they called.
I heard that.
They called.
They said he not working out for more than 5 teams, and he went 5. It's like, I only worked out for 2 teams.
And they was acting like that was a bad thing.
Yeah. I mean, you don't. That's something you don't do.
They was acting like it was a bad thing too.
I think they scared of anybody with confidence.
Yeah.
And not even with confidence, because we all got our different outfits on. We got some kind of confidence, right? I think they scared of people with outwardly confidence. I think they scared of people. That's like, until with their stomach growling. Yeah. It's like, bro, your dollars don't mean nothing to me, hungry or not. You understand? And I just think they criticize that part, And then, like we was talking about last episode, the media needs something to talk about. Like, for instance, you don't never realize how smooth you walk until you kick your toe. You understand? Like every step is regular as shit, but it means everything when you thirsty, when you and it really means everything when you can't use that motherfucker no more.
Yeah.
But it's just so, like I said the other day, success is so boring. It's so boring that you just walk and walk and walk. You know what I'm saying? And I just think they
need something to talk about.
Just need something to talk about.
Yeah. Now Nick and Mike, I'll let Q jump in here as well because he's already got on me. I love Miami. Miami and New York, my 2 favorite cities.
Why though?
Yeah, you tell me.
Yeah.
Why? What, Miami?
Let me hear it. Say it out loud.
It's a beautiful city.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of
beautiful cities.
Beautiful.
Cleveland is beautiful.
Buildings.
Yeah. No, hell
beautiful
no.
weather.
That's a lie.
Bro, you don't like the flats, guys?
Hell no.
It's just a
beautiful about Cleveland.
Beautiful city. But I want to ask you, when you guys would come to town, Beasley, I want to, from your perspective, being the home team, when you guys would come to town in Miami, there was always, I would hear about, coaches may say, hey, encourage you guys not to go out the night before. Don't hang out.
He laughs.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, right, coach.
What was the reputation of Miami as a team on the road when you get here?
It depends on where you coming from. Like, especially I got traded to Minnesota from Miami, right? Bullshit. So when we came here, bro, we spent 3 days here, bro. It's 80 degrees. I ain't gonna lie to you, and the fans probably don't want to hear this, but a lot of guys don't think about basketball when they come to Miami.
Is that right?
Bro.
I'm surprised.
There you
go, Q.
It's just so no, and it ain't like I wish it was as easy as just the women. But it's like, bro, you've been in 20 degrees, bro. I'm just trying to golf for an hour.
Hearing this makes Pat Riley even greater than I thought.
But playing
he got
here, bro.
Championships out of this place.
Man.
But that's that's why I like the Heat culture, because they got the discipline in basically the devil's playground, right? It's like the way, bro. That
body
easy
fat,
one no homo.
Body fat and everything.
But I never been over 5-6% in my life anyway, so that should never been a thing to me. But like, the easy run, stand and shit, all that. I hated that.
Byron Scott got that shit from Pat.
We should have had 2 hour shooting rounds.
So coming to Miami for you, Nick, it was okay.
It was different. Like my rookie year, I remember the team I had, once we landed, like
you in Washington rookie year.
Yeah, they had the cars ready at the airport. So,
y'all
like that.
So it was crazy.
Nick, stop it.
We did.
We from Los Angeles, homie. We didn't get
I'm
too
talking
excited
about
about Miami.
I was in DC. I was in DC.
You know, we from LA,
Miami.
Shit,
bruh.
Miami
ain't LA neither.
Right?
Listen, I was in LA 2022. You know what I'm saying? Living out there with my girl, right? That's when that's the year. What's this, 25?
That's where you got your swag from. I see it.
No,
I see it all over.
I thought I was tired of Miami, and bro, it's cold as shit out there. It's freezing, especially in the wintertime.
Where's this?
In LA.
In LA.
It's freezing.
It's the winter, man. You from the desert to the sea, bro. You can see everything.
Come out Miami. You know what Miami cold is?
You can go from
you ever heard
snow
of Miami cold?
to the beach
See, I don't
in
want
less
no
than
snow.
2
I'm cool on
hours in
snow.
LA.
I'm cool.
You like Miami?
You know what
Everything
Miami
for sale
call
out
is?
here,
You
man.
know,
Everything for sale out here. Like
Everything.
everything.
Everything for sale
Everybody
everywhere.
sells something out here. Like you can't trust the women out here like that.
Oh, you talking about women? Bro, I got a girlfriend. Why you keep talking to me about women?
Some about back in the day.
See, Chris, you keep circling in on this
I
topic,
didn't
man.
mention that.
Goddamn,
I didn't even
you
mention that.
bro.
Like,
and then him.
I didn't even mention that. Hold on.
He
One
can't be serious.
one quick segue, since we're talking about girlfriends, we're talking about crushes and love. This might throw you off.
why you just gonna throw me off? What the fuck you about to say with your segue?
Yeah, right?
What's
It's
the
a
fucking
cold-
segue, Chris?
So, there was an interview done a couple days ago by Selena Gomez. We know who Selena Gomez is. Yeah. You don't know where I'm going, huh?
Where this going?
All right.
Man, I heard this.
Hey, wait.
I heard
know what
this
she did.
already. I heard this years ago. This
was years ago?
Yeah, I heard this years
She
ago.
said this
man.
before, huh?
I've
What
heard
did she
this
say
years
then, Q?
ago.
What did she say?
Huh?
What did she say?
You about to do the story, nigga? You say what she said. I don't know what she said.
Selena Gomez, a couple days ago. I know she said it before. She said a couple days ago in the interview. Her childhood crush.
Oh,
Ice
shit.
Cube.
Real shit?
Yeah.
Nigga, why you surprised though? This is what I want to know. Why you surprised?
I'm not saying I'm surprised, though.
Shit.
I'm not saying I'm
Hi,
surprised.
Selena Gomez.
A lot of them like me, homie. What?
Tell him.
What's up?
That's
nothing.
LA
You know that?
hero.
Oh, man.
I
Hey,
heard
no.
this years ago.
Okay.
Look, I had my crushes too.
Yeah,
growing
that's
up,
why.
you know?
Who was your crush growing up?
Vanity. Bring her in here and see what happens.
Bring her in here.
Man, Vanny's nice, man.
Who better?
Me too.
You don't even know who Vanity is, man.
young
That's
for that.
good. It's cool. Let's keep
Look
going,
it up.
man.
My childhood
Let's
crush
keep going.
growing up was Chili from TLC and Tatiana Ali, Fresh
You had two?
Prince. I had two. It's okay to have two.
I mean, I had about 4, so it's cool. I was just saying.
Childhood
yours?
crush, Bees. And
My
then-
childhood crush?
Yeah.
I was always chasing somebody around my way.
Around your way?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but I ain't had cable and shit, so y'all naming people I ain't never heard of in my life.
Y'all had cable.
God, I mean, Fresh Prince was on regular TV now. You didn't have to have cable.
Bro, I had the pliers on my TV.
Okay, all right. You got
I had floor
You
models.
didn't have no pliers on
Hey,
your
real shit,
TV.
real shit. I had an Atari when I had Atari
You
in
had
'97.
Atari?
Bro, I think I was poor, nigga.
Hey,
Like,
that's
bro, I
one
had
of
a
the
floor
first-
model TV.
that's one of the first
Like, you know the
systems.
joint you got to turn with the pliers?
Yeah.
I had that. Yeah, I had fucking pliers. I had, nigga, bro,
talking
y'all
about
see,
my
I
era.
naming people.
You talking about my era,
That's
homie?
mine.
Yeah, like,
He
Bruh.
was 50. Shit.
Like,
Pliers?
No, we was living like we were in the ghetto.
what
do you mean?
Y'all was
Like,
living like y'all was in the
but it's
70s.
levels
Man.
of ghetto. That's
yeah,
like,
I know. You.
That's like
you.
Yes,
you all
nigga,
the
we
way
had what we
back.
can
you
afford.
was-
Nigga,
you
we
was
Man.
nigga.
like it's levels.
Yeah,
of
you
ghetto.
like-
to change the channel?
Nah, I wasn't that
Damn.
poor. Nigga. That's poor.
Yeah.
Like you was.
You never changed the
You
channel
back
with
to
pliers?
the hustling
No.
and surviving.
You've never changed the channel with
Right.
pliers? I'm the only one that ever. Bro, that's not. Bro, y'all changed the channel
You
with
like
pliers before.
living just enough for the city.
Bro, y'all changed the
Like
channel with pliers before.
Stevie
Y'all niggas
Wonder.
gonna make me the poorest nigga in the world.
Damn, you like
Good times.
a child was born in hometown Mississippi.
You never
Like I know you. Like we all had like roaches.
Yeah.
We like had roaches. Like hey, like.
Oh no, we not nigga. We had to turn the lights on and then wait.
I had-
we had to turn the lights on and then wait so the roaches get their
Yeah.
shit together.
Bro,
You talking about the
You know what I'm
70s,
saying?
man.
You gotta get out. You don't know who they going.
man.
You know what I'm saying? They got.
Oh, God.
They got politics too. You know what I'm saying?
What year was you born, man? What year was you born?
Right? 89.
89. Okay.
That's still, he's still.
Okay, yeah, you right there.
Cause you know some people.
right
Nah, I
there.
don't blame the 80s.
I know.
Yeah, you can't.
better
I
not.
know.
I
you
caught the
can't.
last 11 months.
But you know, there's some
Oh,
people
yeah.
houses you go over and they. And
Like,
their
he
house
wouldn't
is just
go
like
over his house,
2
for sure.
decades behind.
Atari,
Nigga, my
though.
It's cool. I
Couches
understand.
still got
Atari.
knobs to go.
Bro, I had, bro,
Atari though, like
Bro,
Yeah,
that's-
Atari,
we was
that's
growing up. We
way
had the
before.
Dreamcast. We had Nintendo.
I got a
Sega.
Dreamcast. Look, I got a
Sega
Dreamcast
Genesis.
in 2001.
Damn, it
I had
came
the
out,
Atari
like,
2600.
I had a Dreamcast 2000. Like, but nigga, our Christmases like we get everything like a year late. Like so, like when the shit come out,
Yeah.
and then like next year something else come out, then that's when we get the shit from last year.
Oh
So
God.
you was like,
Poor,
so
but
if it was levels of like the poor, like
I was homeless. I was homeless a lot.
okay.
Yeah.
We was kicked out a lot. Like I was like,
Like we all got them. Like, man, I came from the hood. Like, but you
all
came
right,
from
like you know, like, I hear people
you
say,
came from-
I hear people complaining about having their own rooms, like beds.
Yeah,
And
You
like
said
we used to have
beds?
the we used to have to put our legs in the coats and upside down because we ain't have covers.
So you was one step away from like sleeping on the curb.
I was homeless. I was fighting people for home. Like I'm dead ass.
Dead ass. That's crazy.
Like, dead
bro.
ass,
Yeah,
like-
that's a good story, man.
Why is that a good story?
Because you made it.
You
bro.
made it. You talking about this? A good come
That's
up
not
story.
cool. The fuck?
It's not,
I
but
was
shit, it's
sleeping
people out
outside
there
sometimes.
like that. It's
We
people
get
out
kicked.
there
Like
like
you
that.
ever come home from school and your shit just on the line? And it ain't. You can't call it a line. I know what a line is now.
Let me
it's
give
like
you
the
some
grass in
Ice
front of the
Cube
building.
wisdom, man.
That's what we need.
Give you some Ice
That's what we
Cube
need.
wisdom right here.
Go ahead. Here you go.
And I heard this from somebody, so it ain't really Ice Cube wisdom, but I heard this some good shit I'm about to tell you. It's about being grateful
Yeah.
for what you got,
Yeah.
whatever you got. You know, the man with no shoes thought he had it bad
Until
until he saw the man with no feet. So somebody doing worse than you, no matter how bad you doing.
So you was doing
So-
worse than me,
You
and I thought I had it
You
bad.
just got me.
Attitude,
you was doing
gratitude is the attitude.
So you was the one with no
Gratitude
feet.
is
I didn't have no
attitude.
shoes. That was the level. It's a level. So I didn't have the shoes. You didn't have no feet. Okay.
Yeah, man.
So
Yeah.
So we be laughing about this, man.
No, this is my life.
for real.
Like real shit. That's why I want to name my book "Too True to Be Funny" because it just happened. You know, we got through it. Whatever.
Y'all had like gangsters and stuff out there too in B-more back in the day?
Why you say B-more?
With DC, whatever.
Nick act like he ain't never
Would you
ever
like me-
been
I'm talking
to a
about he
bad
got banged
neighborhood
on. That
before.
was like
Where you
the thing.
grew up? Where you grew up?
So y'all had gangsters.
Where
Y'all
you-
had,
like, where you grew up?
y'all had dope
I'm
dudes
from West
too.
LA, South
Q, you
Central.
said every hood's the same.
So
Every hood's
y'all
the
really
same.
gang bang in Pasadena, right?
I'm just saying.
Y'all really get down in Vallejo,
I didn't know like it
Right?
came started in LA, though.
right? I mean, but yeah. So you
That's the
talking about
birthplace.
LA? Y'all really get that like Victorville? What y'all doing out there in Victorville?
Yeah, they kicked them. They
Right?
moved
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, they
It's
get busy
so
out
far
there
away.
too.
They
Yeah.
move them out there.
They
Yeah.
get
But
busy
you don't
out
know
there.
what they doing though. Like that's my point is
Yeah, you
it's
don't
2
know
hours
people.
away.
Yeah.
Like DC ain't got nothing to do with Baltimore.
Okay,
Nigga, we
I
us.
want to ask you about this since
Oh,
we
I
on
get what
this.
you're saying. Yeah,
I got another
yeah,
segue. I want to ask you about this. Nick being from LA, Q from LA. I'm Fresno, 4 hours away from LA, closer to the Bay probably. You know,
What do you
being
claim?
What do I claim? I claim Fresno, man.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, I
Fresno
claim-
finest right
I
here.
claim Fresno. Q, I'm gonna start with you. In the rap culture, hip hop community culture, it has become custom, I should say, to when you get to certain cities that they ask you to check in. Check in here. You move everywhere. You know, wherever you go, you move, you set up shop, you got something big going on, where it's a concert, whether it's the Big
Yeah.
Three. Did you ever get wrapped into that? And, you know, for you guys, was that something you had to deal with going to other cities? Go ahead, Q.
Nah, I wouldn't consider it checking in. You know, nah. I never felt like I'm here. I gotta call somebody, let them know I'm here, so I'm safe. Nah. I call you because I want to fuck with you.
Yeah,
if I don't call you,
sure,
I
yeah.
can't fuck with you this time. You know what I'm saying? And it's just this time.
Yeah.
I'm in town. You heard I'm here, but I ain't got time to fuck with you this time.
Yeah.
So I didn't call you. You know, but it's all been love. You know, I understand the model, you know what I'm saying, of checking in. You know, some people do it. You know, who I'm checking in to.
Right. That's the part I don't
Who gonna
understand.
make sure I'm safe? Like
Right.
who?
That's
You know what I'm
I
saying? The
don't
police can't even do that.
Yeah.
You know, if somebody want to do something, you know, it ain't checking in ain't gonna stop shit. So, no, I understand the culture though. You know, some people, hey, you might have to check in, man. Ice Cube don't have to check in though.
I don't understand the culture.
That's a young thing, though.
I just don't understand.
Yeah.
it.
Have you ever had to adhere to
I
that
don't
culture?
understand it.
Okay.
Like you know what? I'll check into you gangsters when one of you make Jerry Seinfeld check in. Why don't the white people got to check in? Why is that only a thing for black people?
I hear you.
Get Taylor Swift to check in, and then I start
I hear
ringing somebody's phone. But it's like if I don't feel safe, I'm just not going over there.
just not
Like,
going.
I don't gotta call your big homie.
Yeah.
To it's like I just hate the fact that black people go through that. Like, and I'm black.
Why you want to go out that bad where you got to check in?
I ain't never seen Justin Bieber. Wait, nah, they had Justin Bieber on
they had his ass. They had his ass. They had his ass.
Hey, why they made that boy sing on the block?
Oh man!
But
he's an exception,
I'm into Justin Bieber because he got himself into that. He walked down there. Why'd you go down there, Justin?
That's when you trying to be something you not, but you just gotta show love.
I just think the black community live behind so much trauma that we think that checking in and all that big homie shit is cool. It's like, bro, read a book and go get a job. I like that.
Dickie, your perspective?
Well, I grew up in that kind of environment, you know. So for me, I'm used to being around all types of people. So I never had to check in. If you go somewhere without trying to show off,
gangsters we had to check into?
Nah,
that's
like
what
my brother was a
gang.
Like my brother or somebody was like, yeah. So I didn't have to, but
you was a gangster.
You just gotta show love, man. You ain't gotta go over there with 1,000 chains on, throwing money, acting like you better than people. So
I don't do that. That's gonna get your head.
If who wanna go out that bad where they gotta check in with somebody else to make them feel comfortable, is putting your life in somebody else's hands.
Somebody check in before I can see it in your face. That's wrong.
Don't admit to that. Don't implicate yourself. Just keep that quiet.
I'm a champ, man.
Keep that quiet. So everybody, I wouldn't say everybody, but most of us probably consider ourselves hip hop aficionados, and Q being the one of supremacy there. I want to ask you guys about this, and Q definitely interested in hearing your take on this. I would say the big back and forth in the hip hop community has been mainly started by your good friend Jim Jones. He's been going at Nas nonstop for like the last couple of weeks, saying if you look up the Billboard stats, if you look at the stats and numbers, shows that me Jim Jones, I produce at a higher rate than Nas, and the numbers didn't show that.
Hey, Jim Jones don't remind y'all of The Simpsons?
What you mean?
It's like, you don't ever look at Bart and like, yo, how long are you gonna be 12?
Right? Oh, shit.
Been stuck in.
Jim Jones was cool enough to perform week 1. Salute to Jim Jones. Thank you for coming to perform.
Like real shit, but I wear my hair the way I wear because of Jim. Because Jim, I used to fuck with Jim. Well, I feel like I used to look up to Jim, and then now I feel like Jim like one of the young homies. Like I don't know how I grew faster than him. I don't know how that happened, but cuz still got a shiesty on.
Stuck in time, right?
And he tripping and think he up with Nas. That's Nas and Jay-Z had about it.
It's all subjective. If you're gonna look at numbers and all that shit, numbers only go so far because some people were. Well, if you're on the major, your numbers are going to be crazy. If you're on the independent, your numbers are going to be another thing. It ain't really about numbers and I'm the Billboard and blah, blah, blah. Fuck all that. It's about, for one, you want your MCs to be confident. You don't want no MC bowing down to everybody. Yeah, he better than me, he better. Then you ain't gonna listen to that motherfucker no more who telling you somebody better than him.
Yeah,
so that is, the essence. Another thing is Jim Jones and Nas, they both got their own fans. You talk to one fan, he may say Nas. You talk to another fan, he may say Jim Jones. You know what I'm saying? It's subjective. All of them got hits, all of them been in the game and made noise. It depends on who you're talking to. I never had a problem with an MC saying, I'm the best. What you supposed to say? It's like a basketball player, giving it up to somebody that they got to play like he better than me, but I'm going to go out there and I'm going to try. I'm like, nigga, I ain't watching that. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you supposed to think you better, he better, even if he do got the natural gifts, you supposed to say, yo, I done cracked the code. He got the natural gifts, but I got the smarts
like him.
To crack the code and win the game.
Why are you thinking you better than me?
I think that is delusion. It's
What's delusion?
It's just like saying I'm not taller than you. Sometimes you gotta acknowledge what you acknowledge. And Jim,
I mean,
like
we're talking
I'm not-
about facts.
Yeah,
but we're not
that's a
talking
fact.
about.
Maybe I can rap better than you. I mean, not you, Cube. I ain't trying to bother you.
I hear you, but I'm just saying. You may say that, everybody may say that, but the nigga you going against can't say, "Yeah, you better than me." What are you supposed to do?
But
Why? What's the use of battling
if
you gonna concede before y'all go into battle?
I just call it a moon truth, sun truth. We can all acknowledge it's one sun, right? We can all acknowledge it's one moon and one way up and down. So if we can acknowledge one, bro, something has to be better.
But I understand, you know, I understand.
Like something,
you know,
they say we gotta cut that shit up.
You know, I understand, you know. But the thing is this. You got niggas right now arguing right now at the top of their lungs about the fight. One's a Jim Jones fan and one is a Nas fan. We don't know who they are, but they both are confident that their guy is the best. So
I'm not
you know, I think it's something that's subjective, you know what I'm saying? And Jim Jones shouldn't be saying a nigga better than him. Why should he?
No. So I didn't see what he said. I think people do disrespect Jim Jones, right?
Yeah.
Jim Jones is like he's hot. Like for us to say that we wasn't balling when he dropped that song, like we lying. He had the word on it, right?
Dipset.
You know what I'm saying? Jim Jones was fire.
They had a run for sure.
I just think, and not in pertaining to this particular conversation, just any conversation. It's like I don't like. I just think is a pride thing. Like sometimes it makes you a better it makes you a better person, a better man to acknowledge what is. Like you can only break your limitations when you accept them.
I agree with you.
Understand?
But hold on.
Levels,
If that's the case,
because you said
that's the case. An underdog team would never take the field against a superior team because they know they gonna lose.
Because
that's bullshit. You got to play the game sometime.
But
you can't just concede.
He said he's better than LeBron.
Because I am.
Yo, this is the threes and ones.
I'm not gonna whisper
hey,
it.
family. This is the threes and ones podcast. You know what I'm saying? Y'all having twos. We got twos. But we gonna have threes and ones. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Y'all play the game. You got to play the game. You look at the final score. Many underdogs didn't have a shot in hell. They knew it in their mind, but they came out and did what they supposed to do, won the game, and for that day they was better. So, you know, you can't say who's who. MC game, you're supposed to have supreme confidence in your skills on any track, and if you don't, then get out the game.
Man. I get that part. No, I get that part.
Yeah. Listen, I think there's levels to it. You know, it's definitely. I think there are some artists, Cube, that if they took a shot at you, you wouldn't even acknowledge them because they're not on your level.
It ain't really up to me to acknowledge them. It's up to the fans to cut them up. Shit.
Okay, that's what the fans are doing right now.
Okay, well,
you know,
that's what the fans are doing right now.
Let the fans do what they do.
Let the fans do what they do.
I want to hear y'all thoughts. They've been talking about ring culture. Do rings matter, like to players where they rank and all that? You hear what they've been saying?
I think
rings matter.
I think
as a fan, I'm not a player.
I think,
but a fan, rings matter.
There has to be a right
because
way.
There's, you know, it's like you can't rob the game of its ultimate prize just because you didn't reach it with a team. It's still a team sport. So as an individual, you didn't make it. It's nothing to be like feel like you had a lesser career. Some dudes done got a gang of rings. They ain't do shit for their team, but you know, a few little things. You know what I'm saying? Like they wasn't pivotal in the ring. So at the end of the day, it's a team sport. You go for the team, and the teams win rings. You know what I'm saying? But individuals, there's been great individuals who just their team couldn't put it together to the point where they got as many rings as they should have.
I was covering you, Nick, with the Golden State Warriors when I was at ESPN at the time. You won your championship, and I wanted to say, so what did that ring do for you? Because I seen you and Kenyon Martin going at it.
Yeah,
he's ringless, and you got what he was trying to discredit you. But what does that do? What does the championship ring do?
No, answer the question.
For me, man, the experience in itself is amazing, bro. Like for a person that barely only made it to the first round a couple times in my career, and I didn't win in high school. I didn't win in college. Winning the championship. Oh. Yeah.
You forgot he won?
You didn't win one?
Nah, he said something about the first round a couple times and shit.
I only been to the first round a couple times.
Oh, you talking about yourself?
Yeah.
All right. Nah,
so he's making sure you fact check it. All right.
It kind of hurt. I'm telling myself.
Nah.
Oh, you ain't never made it to the playoffs?
I made it to the playoffs.
Yeah, he lost.
I lost.
Oh yeah.
But I ain't lose. They lost. I watched it.
You was there though, so you lost.
I helped practice.
Yeah, you got them better. You know, you have to go through them long flights and trips and shit. So. But yeah, man, the journey, that emotions of Game 7, going with the Rockets in the Game 7, like you in that locker room, you a part of that. You, no matter how many minutes you play, you still a part of that win. Like a big shot from here and there that could change the game, you know. So it's an amazing ride. I understand why some people play until they 20 years in trying to get that ring for real. So it's
I think it matters. Not say matter. It matters to every player, but I think for the most part, the top players, they're going to be judged by how many championships they have. So I think it probably matters more to them.
That's why people still playing now.
Yeah.
It's still a team sport at the end of the day. You know, so
but it got to be it's such a great area because, like he said, Giannis got 1 and Robert Horry got 2. So who got the best? I mean, he got 7. Who got the best career?
Between Robert Horry and
Giannis, right?
Yeah, no, you can't. It's not.
But you not
Giannis is leading his team.
Yeah, but I hear what you're saying. But if we gonna say the rings, Robert Horry was better than Charles Barkley.
No.
Okay, so it's like we have to decide why the rings are a thing because Robert Horry can sit at tables that Charles Barkley can't.
Robert Horry hit some big shots.
Okay.
Big shot box.
I didn't ask you if he hit big shots. I didn't ask you if he held. I said was his career better than Charles Barkley's?
No.
It depends on what you want.
I'm just saying. So if his career wasn't better, and we can all acknowledge, like, there's a lot of players like that. There's players that's got rings, like Nick Young, and
I think if you really look at it, I think the basketball world really does hold Charles Barkley career over Robert Horry.
The way
he's treated and the way what he means to basketball. So,
but why?
I think at the end of the day, the fans get it right. You know, the players who were star players that didn't get a championship are treated like superstars. You know, there's an aura around certain players, yourself included. You know what I'm saying, Mike? That even though you didn't get a ring, you got a basketball aura around you that some niggas that got rings don't have. It's you putting in a place that's mythical in a way. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's almost better than getting a fucking ring.
I think the perfect two people to have a conversation is LeBron and Charles Barkley. I think they gave a perfect answer because we all look at Charles and know he need a ring, and LeBron is the one that brought this whole shit up. You know what I'm saying? And I think they sit down and talk it out because I'm a basketball player, so I think the ring is all. Team is all. The win is all. I'd rather have 0 points and 10 wins in a row rather than average 30 on a bad team.
You can see Charles Barkley still want a ring to this day.
100%. I like this answer.
See
I love
it.
this
you
answer.
You can see it on his face, bro. That shit.
But at the same time, I don't know. Maybe we can come up. I didn't like that little grade system the guy came up with. I ain't like that. But I like the fact that he's trying and somebody's trying because it's just such a discrepancy because there's so many guys that get lost in the conversation just because we're talking about rings.
For sure, it happens. And as we get ready to close on this episode of Threes and Ones podcast, we're talking about ring culture. We're talking about doing whatever it takes to win. I want to leave with this story real quick. I used to be a producer for Jerry Tarkanian. Jerry Tarkanian, for those who don't know, a legendary college basketball coach.
Shark.
The Shark, Tark the Shark,
sure.
UNLV, Fresno State, my hometown.
Larry Johnson.
And so Larry Johnson, Stacey Augman,
All of them.
Greg
Classic,
Anthony, all UNLV. So when he retired, he had a radio show. The radio show would come. No, excuse me, not the wrong story. I'm doing the. So Tark would had an assistant coach by the name of Workington. Workington used to be an assistant, front office assistant for the New York Knicks. So Workington told me this story. And rest in peace to Workington and Tark. But he was telling me at UNLV, when Tark was at UNLV, they had these sanctions on their heads. And it was a bad time for the university. And they couldn't really take chances on bringing in guys, because that was Tark's MO. He would bring in guys, sure, who had been in trouble. He would take chances on them. So Workington is telling him about this kid in L.A. He's like, Tark, there's a kid in L.A. You got to go see him. He's bad. You got to go see him. But he has this assault charge, like, hovering over him. And Tark is like, nah, like, we can't do it. I can't risk it. We're in too much trouble as it is. No, we can't. And Workington is like, no, you got to go. Just come check him out. So he convinces Tark to go to L.A., check the kid out. So he goes to L.A. The kid is killing. His high school game is killing. He has like 30 points, 12 rebounds after the third quarter. So at the end of the third quarter, Tark gets up, leaves the gym, walks to his car. And so his staff, his assistant coach and staff, they were like, what's Tark doing? Why he leave? So they follow him out to the parking lot. So Tark is getting in his car, and they're like, Tark, what's going on? What'd you think in there? What'd you think? Tark said, you want to know what I think? I think the kid's innocent. Let's go get him. I think he's innocent. Let's go get him. But that was Tark. Hey, but the kid ended up, didn't pan out. He really did get some bad, so he couldn't do that. But that just spoke to Tark. But Nick, we want to thank you for coming on, man. We got Steven Jackson coming on, and we're going to give him some time. Nick, who you guys got? Who you guys got?
Brewer. No,
the Houston Riggs.
And Corey, they feel like they're underdogs.
We gotta get revenge
defending
on
champs. Yeah,
they gotta get revenge. They beat us last year.
Yeah, so revenge. So Nick, thank you for your time.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Definitely.
Now we have on a different segment here. We got our man right here, Stack, Steven Jackson, head coach of the DMV Trilogy.
My brothers.
How you doing, my man?
Man, honored to be here. Thanks for having me.
How's Miami treating you, bro?
I'm just getting here, but we are just getting settled. Anytime you come to Miami, you know it's a vibe. So, I mean, every time Big Three is in Miami, there's always some good games and a good time to touch the city. You know, that's what I do. I touch the city.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you allowing your players to touch the city tonight, knowing that they have a big game tomorrow?
Yeah, man, everybody on my team grown.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about.
Y'all
That's
grown.
what I'm talking about.
And and one thing about me, you only as good as your last game with me.
That's real.
I made a move this week, so
talk about that, because I was about to get in. What move you made?
Well, I mean, we started at the head of it. Zay fucked us. Mm-hmm. Excuse my language. He screwed our season. He's a big part of what we do. He's still in China. Mm-hmm. He got more money, so I'm happy for him. You know what I'm saying? But I wish he would have told me that.
Stand over there.
And we could have got somebody in the draft. You know what I'm saying? Put ourselves in a better position. He's a big part. He kills this league every year. Everybody know that. Yep. So not having him has put us in the hole. Starting off 0-2. We got a tough game tomorrow against Trez and them. So we brought in Dante Green.
Yep.
Reason why I brought him in, he's familiar with his league. He knows what this league is about, and I'm gonna use him more as a big than a guard now. So we can switch more, because we've been having a lot of problem on defense. So I hope it helps. But you get down 0-3 in the Big Three, your season basically over.
Is that a tough? Cube laid the foundation.
I love it that way though.
Yeah,
I love it that way, because when I was playing, I came prepared from game one to the end of the season. You know what I'm saying? And
Stack set the tone for the league. I always say this: reason we play the way we play in the Big Three is because of Stack. We had a pregame when we were on Fox our first year, and so this is a new league, new rules, new this, new that. So we're trying to figure out, how's this game gonna be played? You good, Mike?
Yeah, I was just thinking about the 5.
I thought it took you out.
I was just thinking about
but
that
we trying to
5.
figure out how this is gonna work, with the rules, with the refs, with this. So we had a pregame, and Stack was like, basically, I ain't got no friends out here. So don't bullshit. We gonna play this. So I'm coming at you. You better come at me. You know what I mean? We didn't come out here to play. This ain't gonna be like a All-Star game because we had put it on we did it right after the All-Star game, and they was bullshit. You know what I'm saying? He was like, nah, we ain't having this in this league. And it really set the tone from that day to now on playing the game the right way, fast and physical and, mano a mano and not giving an inch. And so I always, every time I see him, I always like, man, thank you for setting the tone for the league.
But we felt the same way, you know what I'm saying? Because you was giving everybody the opportunity to play again. You had so many guys that wasn't going overseas. I didn't have money problems. I just wanted to hoop. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys, needed the big three at the time. They needed that 100,000. So you saved a lot of guys too. So it was just more than giving guys who love to play basketball like me an opportunity to play on a high level again. But you were saving a lot of guys too that, that fell on hard times that needed a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? And making $10,000 a week right here in the States, one game a week. That was saving a lot of brothers. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to approach the league with the right way to show my appreciation. You know what I mean? That's all I could do. And
still to this day, Stack got a lot going on, to still come back every year, and participate in this league.
It's an honor to me.
He's doing it, out of the love of the game and to really leave a legacy for the players that do need that $100,000, do need that that money so they can, cherish the league and show, when you show interest from guys who are well respected, around basketball, when they show interest in what you're doing, it makes it gives the credibility another level, so always appreciate you for that, man.
I can speak to Stack from personal experience. I can speak to Stack and how serious he is about the big three and about preparation. So Q, remember when I was honored, you guys put me in that celebrity game a few years back.
Yeah.
So it's in Atlanta. It was in Atlanta. So the celebrity game and B's, this celebrity game, there's some rappers in there with some street cred. You know what I mean? They're in his locker room. So we had just finished our celebrity game, but right after the celebrity game, it was the championship game, the Big Three championship game, which his team.
I was trying to two-peat.
Yeah.
I was going back to back.
So we finished the celebrity game. We're in the locker room. We all got to share that same locker room. And I didn't know, but, we're in the locker room and we're taking too long. We're taking too long. So I seen Stat come peek his head in, and then he left. Peek his head in again, left. I'm like, I saw him, but I didn't know what he was doing. The third time, peeked his head in. Listen, y'all motherfuckers got to get out of here. We got a championship to win. I ain't playing this bullshit. Y'all been in here too long. Get the fuck out so we can get ready for this game.
It was game time.
And so I'm looking, because I'm not going to mention who's in there. You can look it up. There's some dudes in there. You know what I mean? So I'm looking around as the reporter. I'm looking around. I'm like, how they going to take Stack saying that? Nobody said a word. And Stack left after he said that. Some people was talking like, man, who nigga think he is? But I tell you what, about 5 minutes, we were out of there.
They got their ass out of there.
we was out.
It was game time.
Yeah, but
it was all out of respect. It was game time,
that speaks to how serious, when you talk about Cube, like how serious he is about, about this league and the competitive nature. So that's one thing that sticks out, man.
Come on, tell them about our story, how we and you met.
You saw when I was 15? Mm-hmm. Stock gave me my first $100 bill.
Your first $100 bill?
I take pride in hearing that. You know what I'm saying?
He gave me my first $100 bill.
To what he is today, for him to tell me that, bro, you gave me my first $100 bill, that means the world to me.
It was me and Nolan. We went to the game. Stock left us stickers. I don't know shit, it's NIL shit. We can tell now.
Yeah, you can say it now. Ain't no big trouble.
You ain't Nolan out
good,
there.
Yeah, Stock left us tickets because he fucked with Curtis Malone.
My guy, Curtis.
So we went down there just two young niggas, whatever. And we ain't had no money. I ain't had no money. Nolan had no money. Nolan wasn't, in the position I was in.
Who is Nolan? This is Nolan Smith? Okay,
they had
yeah.
one of the best AAU teams I've ever seen in my life. And I've seen a lot of basketball.
Yeah.
But he after the game, we see Stack and nigga, he just give us $100 a piece. It's like, all right, we ain't going straight home, man. It's like, all right, shit, we can do something.
That's real, that went a long way back then.
That was the first time I had $100 in my hand. Like my first time I had a 20 when I met Nolan's mom.
Man.
Yeah, so I was like I think I was 13, 11, 12, 11.
Nolan has a sister named
Sydney.
Yeah, as well. Okay.
That's what I was talking about. So Nolan's my brother. Like I was adopted.
That's what you were talking about?
Yeah, I was adopted. Like I wasn't adopted, but like I started playing with Curtis Malone.
Them niggas brothers.
And
so that's what you talking about last week.
Yeah, I was living with Nolan from like 13 to 18.
Yeah. Nolan. I covered Nolan in Portland.
What was the point guard that was used to fight all the time? Val. Was it named Val?
No, you talking about Ray? Ray Brewer?
No, you had a little point guard that played with y'all named Val or something, man. I don't know.
Oh, you talking Varo?
Man,
Navarro Bowman. Nigga, bro, our point guard is a
animal.
Hall of Fame NFL linebacker. You didn't know that?
No, I did not know that.
He played for the 49ers.
Well, he was an
He was
animal.
our point guard.
Wow.
Like, bro, OJ Mayo was number one in the country. Motherfucking Varo locked that nigga up 94 feet. Got him 94 feet. Varo was like first person I ever seen get a basketball and football scholarship.
Yeah.
He played football.
That's when you know you're a real athlete.
Well,
when you do that.
Varo was like that. Varo was.
Stack, from your perspective.
Yes, sir.
If somebody asked you, who is the face? What player is the face of the Big Three? If you had to name one or two, who is it?
Well, I held it down for a long time. I think for the coaches, I'm the face, and you know, but I wouldn't be wrong if I would not give it to Joe, because that's what really knocked me off my throne. When I was holding the reign, I wasn't winning. I was playing well and I killed everybody, but like I did more than just play. You know what I'm saying? I stayed after I signed the autographs. I came here. I did a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Posting. I did a lot of stuff. Talked on my show and ESPN about the league. I did way more than just play the game. So, but as far as today, Joe, no question, but B's definitely on his ass.
Yeah, that's what I said. He's on his ass. That's what
I think. And me and Joe had the most entertaining, celebrities, star-studded championship game ever. We had the best championship game ever in Big Three history. It was crazy. L.A., Braun on the sideline, all the celebrities in there. Me and Joe, it was all talked about all year. Me and Joe meeting in the championship, and we met in the championship. And they did their thing. But that championship game in L.A. was probably my highlight of the Big Three.
Yeah. And we think, as of right now, Stack, you guys are 0-2, so still time to
we're gonna fight. You know, we're gonna go down fighting.
Yeah.
We just got to win this game. Take it one game at a time.
Man, I seen teams.
We won 5 last year in a row.
I seen teams 5-0 not make the playoffs. So you got a shot. Like you gotta play it all the way out. And this year, we're not dropping teams after 6. You know, you're going the whole 8.
Way, yeah.
And see what it is at the end of the 8.
Okay. Well, I think that will conclude this episode, our 3rd episode of Threes and Ones. I want to thank Stack for coming and joining.
Wait. We got something to talk about.
Let's talk about
what?
Y'all two.
Yes.
What about us two?
Man, remember last week I said I only tell 3 people things and I told 4 people?
Oh.
Stack was the 4th person.
I can confirm Stack was not my source. I can confirm that.
Source? No. I'm gonna tell you why I ain't the source. Because I ain't nobody's source. You know me better than I ain't nobody's source, not let alone his, nobody's.
All right.
Yeah,
He said something to me that I only said to 4 people.
Not 5.
You know what I'm saying?
Not 5. You know you ain't got to worry about
the
this shit.
Threes and Ones podcast. Please comment, share, subscribe. You know, we'll be back next week as well. Check us out. Ice Cube, Michael Beasley, Chris Haynes, Steven Jackson.
Yes, sir.
See y'all next week.
Yes,
yay.
I feel like this is very unprofessional with Nick Young here.
What was he doing? What was you talking about?
He won't shut up. They heard it. Oh my God. So, and then I'm just louder. So Q get mad at me.